seriousness of our two previous encounters is now very clear to me. I do not intend to be distracted by another. Good night, Mr. Bond.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Bond takes a break from thwarting plans of world domination to investigate gold smuggler Eric Goldfinger. Following him from Miami to Switzerland and then to Kentucky, Bond has many encounters with Goldfinger. Both socially and in Goldfinger's private lair, Bond slowly learns of his current adversary's diabolical plans to increase the value of his stock of gold. One of the franchise's long-running traditions is to have a secondary villain who is more like the lead henchman, and here we are introduced to Oddjob. Part assassin, part caddy, Oddjob handles all of Goldfinger's heavy lifting.
He wants you.
I always found Goldfinger to be an overrated film, whereas many consider it to be one of the best. I prefer Bond to be situated in matters of international espionage or preventing the toppling of governments. Here he is more or less after one man's organization, an organization that is completely unlike Spectre. Goldfinger is simply after more gold. Goldfinger himself isn't as intimidating as Spectre or Dr. No, and Oddjob isn't anything like Grant from the previous film. Where Grant was human like Bond, Oddjob seems to be overly strong and feels no pain. Bond just can't do anything to him in a fistfight. Bond's classic wit is still here as he outsmarts Goldfinger and his men over and over again. Although this is the start of the series where the viewer might start asking, why doesn't Goldfinger just kill him? The usual supporting cast is back. M is here to put Bond in his place and keep him focused on the mission, and Q delivers Bond's first spy car, the Aston Martin, complete with machine guns, smoke screens, and even an ejector seat. The car chase scenes are always more interesting when Bond has his defense weapons on board. Lacking what I would consider a worthy opponent for Bond is one of the main reasons I'm not a big fan of Goldfinger. While Goldfinger's plan is threatening, I always felt that it wouldn't require Bond's intervention, or that somebody else could have probably handled it. Or it could just be when I think of Cold War-era spy movies, I don't think of the best spy in the business spending time investigating someone's lust for gold. This is a film that I just don't get its popularity. Though it's far from the worst in the series, it's also far from my favorite. I'd consider this your average standard Bond.
And incidentally, we'd appreciate its return, along with all your other equipment.
Remarkable. But what does the club secretary have to say?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Bond. I own the club.